Hello everyone, today I'm here for CC Design and it's preview day 4, and this set is the girl set, and I used the one with the cello, and I used the BFF for that adorable girl and 2 of the sentiments on this set. Super fun release based on Wednesday, so love the show. So I use this web stamp set. There's also a stencil that goes with it. I had it in my store and it was perfect. So here I use the stencil, and I use the banner dies for 2 kinds of banner, and those are from Jada Blossom. The word bubble dies, I use one of those. And the stitch circle die, sorry, and the fancy heart die, and the card mat die for the square. And I also used the rectangle die. I just didn't find my sleeve for it. So here I'm gonna start my Wednesday, and I have the E00 right now. So if you watch or even anything of the Addams family, you know that they're very pale in color, so I'm going to try to not make her super dark or anything. I'm going to keep her light. So here I have the E13 and E11. And I'll be using pencil also. Instead of usually using the brown pencil, I'll be using a gray this time for her, just to mute it down or something like that. Or anyways, it works out perfect. I love it. So here I'm just blending those colors all together with a lighter shade, and using the 11 just to touch the nib to help it along. And I go and put more color a little later on. Also, I found she needed a little bit more when her hair is all done and her dress is all black. So I do go put a little bit more pencil later on. You'll see that, just to darken her up a little bit more. So as I said, I used the gray for some shadows, and just putting a little bit on the hands. Oh, I was so excited for this release. I watched Wednesday with my son and I loved it. So I can't wait to start watching the new episodes. Here's the pink for my cheeks. I just love this image with the cello. And I'm sorry I am off frame. I started my video really good, eh? Off frame for the blue on her hair. And yeah, sorry about that. I will bring it up and I'll be all good after this. So there you go. I looked at one of the pictures just for a reference, and it had a little bit of blue tones because I'm making her look like she's on her balcony playing it. And there's the window behind her, and there's light, and it had the look of blue in her hair. So that's where I kind of got that idea. Yes. So a few of us did the window in our room. I had my video started for the window, and as I know myself, if I have an idea, I have to go with it, or I struggle and I just can't get there. So I just went with it. But our cars totally don't look alike. Hers is amazing as always. well, both of them, because I seen another of a DT that did the windows, so they both rocked it. So if you haven't seen some of the projects or the other stamps, I'll do so. They're amazing. As I said, amazing. So here I have the C4 and C7 for her dress. And yeah, it's like the challenge I had, I think last month, monochromatic colors. It's mostly all black on black. If you know Wednesday, it's about that. So I went with the, you'll see it with the cello, I went with a different gray so it would not blend so much. So I'm just doing a little bit on her dress and her hair with the C7, and I got the 4 right now, the C4, just blending those. And I bring it to her hair. Lots of layers in her hair, but I love the way it came out. Love it. I'm gonna bring back the blue in a second. See, the B01. So I used the B01 and B00 on her hair. And I got the the C5, just to blend those harsh lines a little bit better. And here, I made a boo-boo again. I had my video stopped because I wanted to take a break, and when I did my cello, I forgot to put it back on. So here I have the W4, and this dark one is W7, and I'm bringing in the 6, the W6. So instead of redoing my Wednesday, wasn't gonna do that, I just took one of the other images and colored the cellos just to show you how I did it. Yeah, it's the same thing, just there's no hair or skin color, but yeah, because this video took me forever, ever. Yes. I changed my mind on the card base a few times. I didn't know what to do with it, and I showed my husband, and then when I did the window, I was gonna cut half of it off, and he's like, well, why would you do that? It's beautiful. You're gonna cut what's pretty about it. So I had to figure out a way to keep it all. So yeah, so it was a hard one, I gotta say, hard one for me. That I find when you're super excited or something special, like this set, like these are amazing and I love them so much, that I struggled to make them, how would I say that? It's like when I do a layout in its special paper, special pictures, I struggle, because then I want to make that super amazing, right? So yeah, I do it to myself, I think. But yes, I love these adorable stamps. So I'm gonna start back with my regular one now that I have where I was on that coloring on it. And here I'm taking the darker shades, so that is the W7 for this part. And your E71 and 74. Oops, sorry. For the little bench. continue with her dress. So C4, C7, and I bring in the C5 to help it blend better. Yeah, so episodes like The Flash, that's what I'm watching with my son. I'm way behind, but we always find some kind of series that interests both of us. But I mean, he's almost done watching it, but he's just rewatching it with me. So we like watching superheroes and stuff like that. Yeah, love superheroes. And like I said, we watched Wednesday, Stranger Things, stuff like that. So I'm just blending those colors all together. So yes, super long video today. Sorry. I do have a video for tomorrow. We have a blog hop tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, you could do so. And then you get all the updated, new products and new videos. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps and I do appreciate it. And yeah. So here I have the N4 and N5. So I do, like I said, I do change all my grays for different tones, so not all a big blend. For little boots, and then I go and do the W4 for the grips on her boots, and I do put a little bit on the little stool also, just so it helps it be a gray tone. And here, like I said, I put a little bit more gray for the face, just so it darkens it up and matches more with the whole theme right. So there is for the cello, to darken it up a bit more, give it some shading here and there. It's really close to the color of the darkest color, so it just gives it a little tone here, darker tone. And I brought the black for her dress. I don't put no pencil on my hair, I just let it be. So a little bit on the boots. And I had forgot there's a little bit of her leg showing, so I put a little bit of skin color there. And I'm just blending now with my Gamsol and nib, my black on her dress. Just grab my black again, just some spots I want a little darker. And there she is. I love the way she came out, super cute. And I just wanted to put a little bit more black on her eyes. So now I'm bringing black soot and I'm going to do the blending on my panel with some brick. so it looks like she's outside on her balcony. So I just wanted to bring some brick in. And I'm doing it very lightly. I don't want it too dark. So on camera it looks like I'm barely putting any, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not putting too dark. And I'm going to do 2 panels for that. So there's going to be one inside the card, and then I have one outside the card. And I make that panel a little smaller also. And there's that square. Hard to explain. I did it off camera because my video was going to be too long. Before I edited my video, it was 2 hours and 14 minutes. So yeah, there's some stuff I didn't record because I knew this one's going to be a doozy. Yeah. So on one of the pictures that I looked for some inspiration, it had that kind of shape. So that's why I created that. So here I'm just showing you I did make that panel smaller. So I cut both of them with that rectangle die. So for my cobweb, on one side it's N0 and N1. Just to say there's a little bit of gray. And I stamped that stamp that I showed you with the cobweb because it's just 1/2. All I did was I stamped one side, turned it, and I stamped it again, the same part of the cobweb. And here I'm coloring it, and I should put my glasses, see if I can see, because they are right beside me. So Y13 and RV55 for those 2 colors. And I should be bringing in that blue B34. And I do skip some of the coloring, like I kind of skip here and there, so you can kind of gradually see the process. Yes, because that takes a long time. And I'm going to tell you a big secret is I did cheat. I did. What I did was I printed it, my circle, when I finished coloring it, and I scanned it and printed for the inside. So yeah, I cheated. Instead of redoing the same thing, because there's 2 of the windows, because outside my card, wow. Outside my card, you have a window, and inside my card, you have a window. So yeah, so the inside is printed. So yeah, I cheated. So I did bring the V25 and BG15 also. It is a fun web to color, but like I said, I was over it the first one. I didn't want to do it again, but I kind of needed it, and it worked out perfect. My printer printed it awesome, so I was good with it. And yeah, so I'm, like I said, I cheat here and there, and I skip some. So yeah, there's some parts that are colored. The whole web part is one color, and then there's lines, and they go straight. They don't follow the web, so it's pretty easy that way. So if you watched Wednesday, you would have seen when Wednesday got to her dorm room, the whole web was all colored, but she fixed it. She did one side, her side. So yeah, I thought that was cute. So my card base is 4 5/8 by 8.5, and then scored at 3.5. Yeah. So there is my other brick that goes inside, and then I cover some of it with some of this wood grain paper. It's just a light gray. I kind of tried to go close to the edge, not too close that it'll affect when I close my card, and then just lay it on top of that one. You can see I'm gonna color her too, and I'll put this panel first, just like so. And here I'm gonna start doing the outside of the card, so you can see. So here's my brick for here. And I leave a little border of white all around. And I'm gonna just put the frame on my window. So like I said, I have 2 of those. So this is the one I colored that goes outside. And I just take my marker and slide it around just to take that white sharp edge off. There you go. And I have that little part that I made. And just glue that. And I'll glue on my window. So I just put some glue just behind the gray and a little bit on the colored side, and try to line it up the best I can. And I'm gonna pop dot my Wednesday and put her up right there. And so see how it opens, and then you have that big window. So I'm gonna cover that one with the other one, and that's my printed one. So you let me know if you think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good myself. Sometimes we have to cheat. Come on. It's all good. So here we go. We're going to start coloring her BFF. And I got the YR21. And the YR27. All the characters in this release are so cute. So cute. So, just gonna give you a hint for tomorrow. Batty. I used her little friend that has the bees. He's a little beekeeper. I'm bad with the names, so yeah. If it doesn't have it there and it doesn't say their name, I don't know. I watched a series, like I say, but I'm so bad with names. But yeah, the little beekeeper. So look forward to that. It was a fun card to make. So I'm coloring it now, her face with the E00, E13, and E11. So yeah. So I had fun with my card yesterday, the little beekeeper. Again, I couldn't just do a card That's just not me, you know. I need to do something different. So, yeah. Big flyings, yeah. So the video for that will be up around 11 Easter time, around there, for the blog hop. And as always, I have my blog attached to all my videos, so you can check out my blog just for more info. And like the hop will be on my blog. Usually, yeah, that's how I do it. It's easier for me. Like, I don't know. Then I would have to have all the blog lists on my video and stuff. So it's easier just to do a blog post and have all the links there. So I'm just finishing off the hair. And I had to go back on her face. I found it was really white, like really light on one spot there. So I'm just fixing that. And here's the B02 for the eyes. And I got the RV32 for the hat. And I got the RV66 just to darken it up a little bit more. And RV34. And just blending all three of those colors. So I have to work on my video for today. Yeah, because it's tomorrow. So that, yeah, tomorrow's video won't be as long as today because, yeah, today, well, we have two big image. Well, it's not big, but there's a lot of details on these. So they do take a little long to color. So I'm just making the sweater the same color as the hat. And you'll see my sweater comes out a little darker. So I'll go back onto my hat and make it a little darker just to match with the sweater, because like I said, it's a lot darker than the hat is. But love it, love it. These are so fun to color. If you haven't seen the show and you purchase these, just watch it, because it helps, and it helps color them. Then you know the characters and everything. Maybe not the name like me, but you still know the character, right? Oh, I'm bad for names. So there, I'm just darkening up my hat, as I said, because my sweater came out a little darker. But that's okay. I'm happy with it. Love it. And I'm gonna put her little boots pink also to match. And I bring in some blues, so that is the B95, and I bring in the 93. so it kind of matches with her eyes also. And I got the V25 for the purple, and I just bring a little bit of that 93 for the eyes. And I got the pink again. It's not focusing that great, sorry, but it's always the same pink for my cheeks, and I just blend that. And the brown for around her face. I'm not doing it dark because I don't want her too dark. And I'll be using the same pencil for the hair because her hair is not dark also, so using the same pencil for that. So yes, don't miss the Hop for Tomorrow. There is some amazing projects that all the DT made for it. So yeah, it's always fun to play along. You never know, you can win a prize. I did win a prize at another place. It was exciting, so you never know. It could be your chance to win some. I think it's $15, and you can go get one of your very own Wednesday set. So you never know. And then you get some inspiration with all the DT's projects. They're so cute. And I'm blending that pencil. Do some shading. I'm going to bring that pencil one more time also for the hat. Right there. I loved her expression. She's so cute. And like I say, if you watch the show, then you can relate, or you can see why, why she's like that, or why is she so colorful compared to Wednesday, very bubbly. So yes, I'm a big fan. Just say I'm a big fan of Wednesday. Just putting a little bit of shading on a little skirt and her eyes and a little heart. A look at her, she's so cute. Cute. Now here we go. We're gonna finish off my card, and I have a little banner with a sentiment. And I got the BFF there. The one thing I would change on the card is that little strip that I just make. I wish that I didn't cover the brick part, because when you close the card, you do see that, and I wish I would have cut it off just where the wood grain is, the lighter wood grain. That's one thing I would change. I didn't click until after I was editing my pictures. Then I noticed then. Because if during the video I would have seen it, I would have cut it off. But after the fact and the pictures and the videos are done, I just let it be. So there's my cutie patootie there, and I'm gonna put some banner because she has her room all decorated before Wednesday got there. So I'm kind of doing that look that she has her room all decorated. So I'm just gonna cut that little banner, the extra off, just like so. And I have one more little banner to put on top here, and I'll glue that down. And I'm gonna cut the banner off and tuck it in under the window, just like so. And I got little hearts. So I got a purple one, a blue one, and a pink one to match her. How cute is that? Super cute. So I'm just squishing and making sure my little banner's all good. So there, it's all done. I hope you like it. I love it. And there it is inside. So like I said, I have a card for tomorrow and it's super cute. So go check that out and join us for the hop for tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye.